slugger. Jordan leading the team in RBIs. Jeremy Pena takes the first pitch and we're underway. Home plate umpire is Jeremy Rehak as he calls that one a strike. Pena hits the ball sharply, and that is a 9-game hitting streak for Jeremy Pena. Pena continues to rake as a leadoff hitter.
Now 14 for 35.
Altuve taps one towards third, fielded there. They go to second for one. The return not in time for the double play. Altuve bounces a first pitch into a fielder's choice. He'll be a one-out base runner. It's in Chicago, which were pretty frigid for that 3-game series. Roof is closed here at American Family Field. This ball is caught on a nice play by Caleb Durbin. A nice running catch by the Brewers second baseman for out number 2. Wasn't sure he was going to be able to catch up with it. Swing and a miss and a pitch up. But Tobias Myers has his first strikeout. Allows one hit and one base runner in the first. Caleb Durbin over at second base. Vinny Capper, the third baseman, and Joey Ortiz bats ninth and plays shortstop. Brewers lineup never pitched against Milwaukee. Never pitched against any of the 9 in the lineup. That's a little squibber towards second. Mauricio Dubon did a good job hustling in because he knew Churio could get down the line. And Mauricio, one of their regulars, Sal Frelick, who has played in every game this year. Now that ball to right is going to be played on a hop by Cam Smith. Base hit for Isaac Collins as he holds on to first base with a single. Series long is their ability to run. There goes Collins, swing and a miss. The throw is going to be on the money and out at second base. Yainer Diaz with a great throw to peg Isaac Collins for the final out and to strike him out, throw him out. That ball was hit hard.
Lenny gave it a good effort.
This ball is hit hard to right, but it's going to hold up for Jake Bowers, who puts it away. And that's out number 1.
Good times with the way the ball can fly out of here, but left field is by far the biggest outfield position as far as area to cover.
Zach got under a 3-1 pitch and pops up, completely overlooking a guy who is as hot as Jake Myers. This one into right. Jake gets caught by Jake Bowers. Myers retired by Bowers for the final out of the inning. Well, that's pretty close to where Zach DeZenzo was playing, but it's shallow, and Zach is going to have to go into a slide. Kind of fooled him initially and got there for the first out. Got him. Brunell has his first strikeout of the night as he strikes out Rhys Hoskins for out number 2. Now Jake Bowers, the batter, around the bunt, bunts it to the third base side. Paredes won't attempt to make a throw. That'll be a bunt base hit for Bowers. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk. Last 2 were clearly out of the zone. The first one clearly in the zone. And the second one was kind of a tweener. So Yainer Diaz.
Pitch is called off the outside corner. It doesn't make it any easier.
To Pena. He'll make the play to first. And that'll do it for the Brewers here in the second. 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 left. We're still.
Good baseball for 3 days coming off that tough series.
This ball hit to deep right field off the bat of Cam Smith and caught in front of the wall by Jake Bowers for out number 1. That's a quick 1, 2, 3. Tobias Myers striking out Dubon for the second out of the inning. Also, skied in the air, shallow right. Jake Bowers towards the line, has room and puts it away for the final out of the inning. That is now
His history during the regular season, during the postseason, closing out some games.
Got a guy there.
Denzel, do it, D.
base hit in the left and sliding in head first is Joey Ortiz with a leadoff double.
But getting back to that, you have been in some
Forward to being part of the group.
Yeah, just to reiterate, you got hosed on that call at the top of the zone. You should have been.
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
I mean, I can't.
I'm not trying to get fined.
Yeah, no, you're in a good spot. I will gladly
nice
say it
Woo.
for you.
Woo!
DeZenzo letting it eat.
I think that might be different when you go back to Houston and potentially your next start.
Yeah, it's going to be really special for me getting back to Houston in front of our fans. I think.
All right, so your boy Zach DeZenzo out there in left field. Make a play.
He's going to get tested
that's
again.
awesome, no?
Here comes the throw from Zach. And it's going to be cut off. The Brewers on the board.
Well, that throw from DeZenzo previously that you were commenting about.
The pitch count better, need to work through the lineup better.
Ball's hit well. Christian Yelich gets into it. 3-0 Brewers. Yelich hits one out for home run number 6. Lance, will let you finish that thought, and then we'll thank you for joining us here at the inning. But go ahead, you can continue on the answer.
What was I saying?
You were talking about looking forward to your next start and kind of being a part of the rotation going forward.
I just want to keep building on. Obviously, my rehab starts. I felt like my last 2 ones before the Chicago game, I really started it next year as well.
Thanks, Lance. Appreciate it. Lance McCullers Jr. joining us from the dugout. We have a little tapper to third. Paredes is going to barehand. Nice job by Isak. His throw a little wide, though, and that's going to allow Rhys Hoskins to reach. 6 hits. Jake Bauers skies one into left field. Zach DeZenzo goes back on this one, and he will put it away for the final out of the inning. But a tough inning for the Astros in 6 innings. He did have a spot relief appearance over the weekend against the Cubs on his throw day, but now making his 3rd start of the season.
Covered the offense lost from a Bregman and Tucker, and now you're in a whole different situation, losing Alvarez for, you know, what, 10 to 15 days possibly, hopefully the minimum stint on, because he wants to go out there. He knows he can go out there, but it's just the hand won't let him.
Christian Walker flips the bat away in frustration as he skies this pitch to center field after the Paredes base hit. Astros snap there. Yiner hits this ball towards short, played there by Joey Ortiz, who flips to Durbin for the force out, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 4th. 1 hit.
Yeah, making his major league debut with the Brewers years ago.
How about that?
That is awesome.
Come full circle now. 0-2 pitch is grounded to third. So since we don't have video proof of what your reaction was that day, what was your reaction? Well, punch shot, and Dubon makes a great jumping catch. Mauricio covering a lot of ground. And
out of nowhere.
Popped up on a 3-1 pitch his first time up, and swings at the first pitch here and sends one into right. Jake Bauers getting a start in right field tonight, puts it away for out number 1. Julius. That ball's hit high in the air to deep left field. Did he get enough? Not quite.
Man, I told you it's deep here in left.
Enzo had a 3-ball count. This is the 2nd. Hit hard, and that's a base hit. Cam Smith has himself a 2-out single. The Astros have their 3rd hit of the night. Mauricio bunting for a hit, but he pops it up to the pitcher. Easy play for Tobias Myers for the final out of the inning. Hit sharply into left field between third base and short. That'll be a clean hit to start the 5th inning. Brewers now up to 7 hits on the night. That'll be ball 4. Put Brewers on 1st and 2nd here with nobody out in the 5th. Got him.
That was a good one.
3-2 pitch getting Contreras for out number 1 and strikeout number 3. Big swing, no contact. Ronel Blanco with back-to-back strikeouts after a single and a walk. Now 2 away in the inning. There's your tribute to Uke up there in the top bleachers. Swing and a miss. Ronel Blanco bounces back after a single and a walk. He strikes out Contreras, Yelich, and Hoskins in order to get through the 5th. This one tapped towards first. Rhys Hoskins will use his pitcher covering to get Pena for the first out.
I may be lacking more than just sleeves.
2-1 pitch. Altuve sends one into right center field. That'll be down. We mentioned he's a lifetime .354 hitter in Milwaukee. Today he's 1 for 3. So he hurt that career average, but he'll take the double. First extra base hit for the Astros. Altuve pointing out to the bullpen, and they love it. Paredes ground ball right side off the glove of Hoskins. Everybody's going to be safe. Altuve takes a wide turn, but he'll hold up at third. Isak Paredes bounced one to the right side. Hoskins went for it on a sliding attempt. First pitch is a comebacker to the mound. They're going to go to second. It's a high throw. Safe at second base. Paredes, everybody's safe. It is going to be a run for the Astros, 3-1. Myers went for the double play, and he tossed it wide of the bag, and that cost him a run. Yiner hits one into center field. Coming on and playing it on a short hop is Chourio. Everybody advances one base. Runners had to hold up to make sure it was down. Yiner Diaz continues to have a good road trip. The bases are now loaded with one out. Goes down on strikes this time. Keeps all three runners on their respective bases for the second out. Big strikeout for Mears. His last time up would have been out in 8 of 30 stadiums. This ball towards short, played there by Ortiz. His throw to first, and the Astros leave the bases loaded. They do score one in the inning. They were helped out with an error in the mix. First, Yelich and Hoskins in order. This ball put in play in the left field. Zach DeZenzo makes the catch for out number 1. Loaded with one out, but Nick Mears got out of a big jam. This ball in the right. Cam Smith is there. Cam puts it away for out number 2. This one sent to right. Cam Smith back on it. And Rennell ends up giving up 7 hits. He had to retire the last 6 batters to not allow a career high in hit. Cam foul tip. Caught by Contreras. That'll be a strikeout. Jared picks up a strikeout to start his outing. Dubon sends one into right field, and he has a 7-game hitting streak. Dubon not playing every day, but still has hit in his last 7 opportunities. He's a 1-out base runner.
Keeping Dubon over there.
To short. Taylor made on a bullet to short. Pena doesn't get rung up on a double play very often, but that was a Joey Ortiz, the batter, slicing one into right. Cam Smith is over and makes the catch. Scott in the air. Who wants it? Pena, Dubon look at each other. It's going to be Pena for the second out. Collins sends one into left. Easy play for Zach DeZenzo. It's a good inning for Caleb Ward. A 1-2-3 7th. All the out. Jose sends one to left. Coming on Isaac Collins, and he's going to get there to make the catch for out number 1. Now Altuve flies out to left. Video's back.
Hey-o.
So you can see what just happened. Pop up in the shallow center. Coming on Jackson Chourio. There's 2 away. That ball's hit well to right field in between first and second. Walker with a 2-0 pitch that he sends to right for his first hit of the night. Yiner hits it towards short. 2 hops for Joey Ortiz, who makes the play, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 8th. 1 hit, 1 left on. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. There he goes. He chased that pitch you talked about down and in. And Sousa picks up a strikeout of the first batter he sees. That'll be ball 4. The Astros, it also has struck out twice. There goes the runner uncontested. Christian Yelich steals second base. 42nd steal. Hoskins hits it hard down the left field line. That's a fair ball and will add to the Brewers' lead. In to score comes Yelich. Into second base goes Hoskins. He'll slide in with an RBI double. And it's now 4-1 Brewers on his 15th run batted in of the year. Line drive center field. That'll be down for a hit as Cameron will score. And it's now a 5-1 game. Oh, Jake Bauers comes through with his first hit of the season against the lefty. This ball into right field. Cam Smith is there for the second out. Well, with a 4-run lead. This ball hit to left. That'll be down for a hit. Played on a hop by Zach DeZenzo. So 3 hits in the inning. Vinny Capra snaps an 0 for 36 with that base hit to left. This will be his 27th pitch. Runners go. That'll be a double steal. Stolen bases 43 and 44 for the Brewers this season. Called third strike. Sousa freezes Ortiz for the final out of the inning, but the Brewers pick up 2 runs, and they lead it 5-1 as we head to the ninth. Plus 1,600 OPS here against the Brewers. That's a pitch at the bottom of the zone. Yordan Alvarez has a 16-13 career OPS at American Family Field. Into shallow right field. New right fielder Daz Cameron, the new first baseman Jake Bauers. Neither can make the play. Jake Myers reaches on a little flare. Nice pitch, throws him. Cam goes down looking. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 4 pie-offs, 2 outs here in the ninth. That was about 10 days ago. Myers will take second. That will not be a steal. It'll be fielder's indifference. There's the local guy. Tonight in his last at bat, that kept a hitting streak alive. This ball into left center. Isaac Collins makes the call and the catch, and the Brewers are victorious tonight 5-1. Taking the first game of this 3-game series. The Astros now 1-3 on the road trip and limited to just 1 run in their last 3 tries here in Milwaukee going back to 2023. The Astros postgame show will be hosted by Lauren Callender and Brian Bogusevic. Julia Morales will be gathering interviews in the Astros clubhouse after this 5-1 loss to the Brewers. Back with more right after this.